Welcome back, everybody! Last time we boarded this blimp to go check out the crime scene, and now today we're gonna talk to Emma, and of course, we're going up against Miles Edgeworth. We need all the ammunition we can get, of course, you know? We don't know what's gonna happen. We don't know what he's gonna throw at us. We'll be like, oh, yeah, she definitely did it because of this and that, and hoo. Definitely guilty, no doubt. Edgeworth wouldn't tell us anything about this case. So do you think you could give us a rundown? Well, seeing he's going to be prosecuting, I expect him to be tight-lipped about it. I don't understand why, though. I mean, this is Phoenix we're talking about, you know? Like, trying to get to the truth, aren't we? So it'd be helpful to share some information, you know? The incident occurred yesterday on September 20th. It happened after the wedding reception, which lasted from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Huh? Got it. By the way, you didn't hear about any time traveling or anything, did you? Time traveling? What do you mean? Oh, nothing. Forget it. That's pretty much the response I expected. The victim's name is Dumas Gloomsbury. He was a servant in the Sprocket family household. I was a maid for that family as well, so that means the two of them are co-workers? Yes, they apparently knew each other. Mr. Gloomsbury was the lead servant after all. He was very serious about his work, but he was also a very close and private man. So the other servants called him Mr. Doom and Gloom back behind his back. Wait, Mr. Doom and Gloom? Doomus Gloom? Doomus Gloom? Doom Gloom? I mean, is that just the literal pun right there? It's just doom and gloom? Okay, I mean, I guess. If he was a lead servant, he must have been higher ranked than Ellen. What makes the police think Ellen killed this man, a guy who was essentially her boss? We don't know the defendant's motive yet. The circumstances surrounding the discovery of the body don't bode well for her. And what circumstances are these exactly? Well, some of her in-laws saw what looked like an immediate aftermath of the murder. Suspect was standing in front of the body with the murder weapon still in her hands. Well, why would a bride who was just about to start a happy new life kill someone? Did the police have an explanation for that? Yeah, about that. They believe the victim attacked the suspect and was killed when she fought back. But why did he attack her to begin with? Well, a mere servant girl was going to suddenly be the wife of the future president. Mr. Gloomsbury must have been more than just a little jealous of her. So this Mr. Doom and Gloom attacked Ellen first? But she was only trying to protect herself. Wouldn't that count as justified self-defense on her part, Nick? It would. There's a good chance she'd be acquitted if we could prove that, but I wonder what Edgeworth will have to have up his sleeve to counter that claim. But wow, a servant girl marrying the future president of such a huge company? It sounds like a modern day fairy tale. It does, doesn't it? Thing is, not everyone was on board with their union apparently. Oh, a star-crossed marriage. The murder weapon. So what was the murder weapon, Emma? This clock with a secret mechanism built into it was on display here in the reception hall. The suspect was holding it when the murder was discovered. So the victim was clubbed to death with this, huh? But that's funny, there's no blood on it as far as I can tell. Maybe it was wiped off by an attempt to tamper with the evidence. But there was definitely a luminol reaction. And it matched up with the shape of the injury, so that's gotta be the murder weapon. What a funny looking clock! They call it the Timekeeper. The idea is that that's a time machine. Every time the couple sees it, it'll bring them back to the memory of their wedding day. Time machine, huh? Come to think of it. Ellen said her pendant was a part of a time machine. I wonder how the secret mechanism of this thing works. Timekeeper added to the court record. I see, though. Oh wait, I didn't read that. Let's see, it says the murder weapon, dubbed the Timekeeper. It's a clock with a secret mechanism. Ooh. Star-crossed marriage. Suspect never had any family or relatives to depend on. So she was working on it as a live-in maid for the Sprocket family to support herself. So a maid with no family or fortune was set to marry the president's son, huh? Guess it's not surprising that ruffled a feather or two. Yes, apparently the groom's parents and all of his other relatives were strongly opposed. But that didn't stop the young couple from deciding to go ahead with their wedding. Love flourishes in the face of adversity. Oh? Is that how it works? Yup, if you ever have any questions about love, just ask me. I'm a qualified expert. Uh-huh, sure you are. I spend all my spare time in Khura'in watching soap operas on TV. I'm not sure that's enough to make you a qualified anything, Maya. Oh, and by the way, I heard the suspect faced her fair share of harassment too. And from the sound of it, it got pretty ugly for her. So even though this incident could cause a huge scandal for the company, it might be a boon for those who oppose their marriage to begin with. After all, with Ellen's arrest and everything, the marriage is most definitely off now. No doubt, no doubt. At least for now. Well, I guess that just about does it for the crime scene. Hey, Nick! I want to see the rest of the airship. We might as well since we're here. Sure, we might even run into some of the other people involved in this case. Like that guy. ... Exclamation mark. Nick, how long has that guy been standing there? I didn't even notice him until just now. Excuse me, are you with Sprocket Aviation? ... Whoa, paper airplane. So I'd probably guess yes. Huh? Nick, you wrote something on the paper airplane. Is I supposed to read it then? ... Let's see here. Get out, intruders. Well, that was a rather cold welcome. Mr. Wright, Emma... Alright, Mr. Yeah, Emma's talking to Emma, totally. Maya, meet the lone son of the president of Sprocket Aviation. Sorin Sprocket. Oh, okay. Or to put it another way, the future president of Sprocket Aviation. So he's Ellen's fiancé? That's... Just imagine someone just doing that randomly and probably like, whoa. Oh, there he goes. He's kind of an eccentric. I hear he's the genius inventor behind many of Sprocket Aviation's business successes. An inventor, huh? Yep, he even designed this airship. That's pretty impressive. Nick, this is no time to be standing around gawking. We have to go after him. We need to ask him some questions about Ellen. Oh, right. It looked like he was heading outside? Maybe. Maybe. But anyway, nothing else to talk about. But there was one new thing to present. So you're sure this is the murder weapon in this case? Positive. The shape of the victim's injuries and the shape of the clock are a perfect match. I see. I dare say that if somebody were to get knocked over the head with this thing, it's more likely to cut off their future than send them to the past. Can't disagree with you there. Yeah, true. What? Over here? I don't know where else we're going. September 21st. Sprocket Park Mooring Dock. There he is. Excuse me, can we talk to you? ... Excuse me, do you mind if I ask what you're doing? Exclamation mark. ... Is this guy gonna get a real voice or not? He sure is riding up a storm. It is possible. If an enormous change in mass could be, then theoretically matter can retain its form, even if as it crosses the event horizon. Let's just see what he has to say about Ellen. What was the first thing he said? If an enormous change in mass could be detected at an observation point. Oh, okay. Fair enough anyway. I thought he was just going to throw us in our paper airplane, honestly. Guess not. Dot 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 dot. Does this bring anything to mind? Dot 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 dot. Some small vague detail will do. Dot 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 dot. Oh gosh, we're gonna add some animation time onto this one. Oh boy, here we go. This is gonna be fun. Ack! This guy really doesn't want to talk, does he? But wouldn't writing be slower though? Dot 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 dot. What are you showing me that for? Dot 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 dot. Mr. Sprocket. Dot 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 dot. Can't read him at all. Not even with an item as loaded as a sentiment as this. That is kind of nutty though. All right. Can't really skip that animation though. Oof. Oof. Oof, this is gonna be an oof one indeed. And then we just wait. And then we wait. And then we keep on waiting now. What are we gonna wait for? I don't really know. Well, anyway, everyone, what do you think? Is there anything to say about anything? That wouldn't be him. I would think, but I mean... I guess that's a no. That is a no as well. Whoops. Oh no, I can't believe it. Broken lantern. Very note, photo of the victim. Maybe that? Yeah, it's the same thing. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna give up on that. I don't want to waste too much time with this after all. Oops, I don't know why I picked that one. We already looked around this area! Oh wait, oh no, Maya's gonna say something about some of this stuff, isn't she? It's not every day you get to see an airship up close like this. So I'm pretty psyched for this. Me too, if it wasn't for the fact that it's the scene of a murder. Oh right, I almost forgot about that part. Maya, how do you forget about that part? I swear. Okay, what about that? Wow, that sign really got smashed up. There were some really high winds yesterday, and they say that the bench was blown right in the sign. Wow, I wish I could have seen that. If you'd been there, you would have gotten blown away by the wind too, you know? That sounds kind of fun, actually. Don't tell me you never tried to use an umbrella to fly when you were a kid. I think I'll take staying alive over fun, thank you very much. I guess that's everything else. Alright, let's talk, even though you're not going to talk. Ellen. Excuse me, but we'll be representing Ellen in court tomorrow. So could we ask you about this case? Dot 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 dot. Notes. Dot 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 dot. Ow! What the? Not interested. Not interested? How can you say something like that? This is about your fiancée. She's under arrest, you know. Dot 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 dot. The diameter of the airship is approximately 80 feet. The amount of energy necessary to remove matter or compromise that amount of masses. He's off in his own little world. Can't believe he said he was not interested in talking about his own bride's arrest. We'll just have to talk on his level then with something he might be interested in. I guess? So now this? You take a look at this? Exclamation mark. Is that Ellen's? Ellen told us that she traveled through time during the incident. She said it happened after she made a wish on this pendant. You mean to say you two are Ellen's lawyers? We already said that. Yes, I just told you that a minute ago. Sorry, I was still lost in thought. He wasn't even listening? Oh boy. It's not at all what I expected based on Ellen's gushing testimonial, anyway. Yeah, true. We'd like to ask you about Ellen's case if you don't mind. I don't know a thing about it, so why don't you go ask the police? In other words, not interested. This guy is the worst. Now I feel sorry for poor Ellen. In that case, can I ask you about how Ellen traveled through time? Go on. Guess I got your attention. So is time travel really even possible? Yes, it is possible. Alrighty then. At the same time, it is also impossible. The pen I gave Ellen is not supposed to operate as a time machine by itself. What do you mean? Timekeeper, that clock we had displayed in the reception hall. That is the body of the time machine. The pendant is simply a part. That clock was the murder weapon, wasn't it? Was the time machine too? What Ellen experienced is akin to traveling down a road by car key. Physically and metaphysically, it should be impossible. Unless, maybe the quantum system inside the pendant somehow accidentally interfered with the natural flow of the fourth dimension. We're losing him again. Maybe we better ask him some more about the time machine. Yeah, I think that's a good idea anyway. So you've been researching time travel, have you? Moving through the space-time continuum would be the man's ultimate means of travel. Time travel is a mode of transportation. Since the dawn of time, man has developed multifarious methods of transportation. Horses, steam engines, gas engines, airplanes, spaceships. They're all fundamentally similar in that they can constitute three-dimensional movement. Travel through space-time continuum would shift mankind into a new paradigm. I don't why? Yeah, I don't why, Nick, but I'm getting awfully sleepy all of a sudden. Generation Sprocket Aviation has advanced the development of transportation. Therefore, it's only natural that I would research time travel as man's next great leap. Yawn? Oh, is he done? So what exactly does all that stuff he was saying mean, Nick? Well, basically it's like taking a hamburger joint and adding a drive-thru to it, I guess? Oh, I get it. It's the same burger, but with a quicker and more efficient delivery system. So what Sorin really wants to do is launch humanity into the future? Launch, not lunch. But do you really believe that time travel is possible? If only... excuse me. It only becomes truly impossible when man stops daring to believe. Besides, time travelers do exist, you know. But you wouldn't understand. Did you hear that, Nick? Time travelers really do exist. All I know is Sorin isn't the easiest guy to wrap your head around. Oh, I don't know. I kind of like the way he talks. It's full of hope for the future. He's more passionate than I thought, too, when it comes to inventions, anyway. Yeah, his apparent lack of concern for Ellen is troubling, though. So I hear that the rest of the Sprocket family was opposed to your marriage. What are your thoughts on that? Master Sorin. Oh. It is time for the meeting on next term's project. What is this? Daydreaming about your inventions again? Tut tut, you are the future president, you must consider the business side too. Whoa, robots. It is I. I found Sorin. Send the car over at once. I'm not interested. Oh, Master Sorin, you do give me quite the headache at times. In any case, your attendant is waiting. Please go to him now. Dot 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 dot. Fine. Excuse me, but who are you? Oh, where are my manners? My name is Pierce Nicody? Pierce Nicody? Like Pierce the Code? I don't get it. Please call me Pierce. I'm Sprocket family butler. Nick, a butler! I didn't know they actually still existed. I thought they were just on TV and stuff. And who might you be, if you don't mind my asking? Oh, I'm Phoenix Wright, Ellen Wyatt's lawyer. I'm his assistant, Maya Fey. I'm a spirit medium. Oh, so it is you. I am most grateful for you taking on Miss Ellen's defense. You have my sincerest thanks. Don't mention it. So hey, speaking of the case... Oh, one moment please. Dot 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 dot. Wow, what a beautiful pocket watch! Oh, this is just a bit of a good luck charm. I'm an expensive good luck charm. I guess it makes sense, knowing the time is pretty important in his line of work. So I guess that pocket watch is important to him as my attorney's badge is to me. Sure, why not? There's a little time before I must attend to Master Sorin again. Why not come to Sprocket Manor? Huh? You mean to Sorin's home? As a token of appreciation for taking on Miss Ellen's defense, I would like to serve you some delicious tea and refreshments. Oh boy, Nick! A fancy high society tea party with high-class snacks and everything! And what about the investigation? Are you kidding me? What better place to investigate next than Sorin's house? I don't know, do you really think his house is going to give us any new leads? Of course it will! I say we take the butler up on his kind offer and go to Sorin's place. Alright, you win. Very good, to Sprocket Manor then. Yes, let's go to Sprocket Manor, shall we? After we look at our new profiles, of course. Wait, when did he get added in? He wasn't there before, was he? He must have just been recently added, I guess. Doomus Gloomsbury, age 25, the victim and lead servant of the Sprocket family household. The other servants called him Mr. Doom and Gloom. Sorin Sprocket, Ellen's fiancé and future president of Sprocket Aviation. He is meticulous about his note-taking, also age 24. Pierce Nicody, age 26. The Sprocket family butler. He seems to be unusually attached to the pocket watch he carries around. I wonder why. Probably going to be a reason for that, most likely, but we'll see. Alright, welcome to the foyer. September 21st. Sprocket Manor. Foyer. Well, this place does not disappoint. Oh, I'm so excited. Whoa, slow down, Maya. This mansion isn't going anywhere. Now then, we won't have to worry about anyone untoward eavesdropping here. Unless there's someone untoward in here. I take it you wanted to ask me some questions. Huh? That's why you invited us here? I'm sorry to trick you like this. But this is a murder after all. I couldn't talk openly about it in public and risk sullying the Sprocket family's reputation. Aw, and I was really looking forward to all those fancy snacks too. There, Maya, don't cry. This Pierce guy is one shrewd man. Hey Nick, look at that cute vintage radio. Radio? Oh, that thing over there? Under the stuffed bull's head? I'm gonna take a closer look. Crash! I thought I told you to settle down. I'm sorry. Not to worry. Everything is as good as new. Whoa. Repaired? Wow, that little mech fixed it right up. I'm not only the butler, but I'm also Sprocket Aviation's repair department director. One might say that patching things up is my specialty. That was incredible! What is that little doohickey on your shoulder anyway? It's my fixer-upper, shoulder mech. Master Sorin made it for me. It has too many features and functions to effectively enumerate at the moment, though. That's so cool, I wish I had one of these! Fixing things is a simple matter. Fixing people is a different matter. Even a skilled physician can't bring back the dead. Oh, but forgive me. I seem to have gotten sidetracked. Must be in shock over Mr. Gloomsbury's death. Still, I do need to ask him some questions about the case. I'll take a look around and see what I can find out while I'm here, too. Yeah, Phoenix, do that, man. Just do that. You know what to do. You gotta make sure you do some things, obviously. And what is this? I was wondering if there's anything you can tell me about it. Afraid not. I see. Time is money, as they say, so perhaps you should learn to spend more wisely. Right. Good advice, but his chilly attitude is giving me some serious goosebumps. Oh, is it now? Well, what about for the other things? Master Sorin made the Timekeeper as a symbol of their love for each other. A symbol now tainted with blood. I can only imagine how shocking this must be for Master Sorin. Surely Sorin believes in the woman he loves. Master Sorin has the future of Sprocket Aviation to think about. He cannot afford to let his personal feelings affect his judgment. That's awful! No kidding, though. You might think so, but that's the kind of responsibility he must bear. All because he's in line to be the next president, huh? Sounds like it's not going to be easy to find out how Sorin really feels about anything. Oh, come on, man. Surely he feels some way about this. Oh gosh, that watch closing animation. It's not as bad as the plane, but still. I thought we were going to skip through all the animations, but no, there's still a watch closing animation. Since it is severely damaged, the company's reputation. I expect reservations for weddings on the Flying Chapel will face an unfortunate decline. Pierce, you just lost a subordinate. Now, all I can think about is the business? I'm not made of stone, I assure you. If the company were to go under because of this incident, countless employees would lose their jobs. I see. To be honest, I wish we could have hidden this tragedy from the public. But now that it's going to trial, I suppose there's nothing to be done about it. So the fate of the company depends on this trial. This is more than I bargained for. Yeah. That's understandable anyway. That is understandable, but nothing to say about the wall either, so I guess it's not important here. We'll see eventually what that's going to lead to, but what could it be? I should have actually done this after examining the room. Oh well. Gloomsbury, how could he do something so deranged? It's truly a shame. As servant, he was a cut above the rest. So Gloomsbury worked under you, correct? Are there any signs that he was going to do anything like that to Ellen? No, he gave me no indication whatsoever. If only I'd realized what he was up to sooner. I see. Indeed. Probably the same thing, yep. Well, at least this one's a little quicker with no animations to really worry about. Though that one was not the same way, of course. Oh, no, don't pull that out! Come on, man! Why would you do that? Keep your watch put away, please. I'd appreciate that. Alright, let's examine the room now. Only one layer of room to go through this time around, at least. That's nice. Hey, Nick! Here's a real lady! Yeah, it's a real lady, indeed. She looks smart as a whip, doesn't she? It's that watch again. Wonder who she is. We didn't see her on the airship.
That is Selena Sprocket, Sorin's elder sister. Beautiful and capable, she was a great lady.
Sorin's sister, I think I see the resemblance. Maybe I'll show Pierce's photo later and ask him about her. Selena Sprocket photo added to the court record. And that's exactly why you present it later. Oh well, what's this? Nick! Look at that airplane propeller up there going round and round! See, they've got an aviation theme going on. Makes sense for an airline family. What if it doubles as a fan? Oh, what if the rest of the plane were on the other side of the wall? And the wall would open up so the plane could take off in an emergency. How cool would that be? that's what's behind the propeller wall, then what's behind the bull wall across the way? Oh, I know. Maybe it's the rest of him. That must be where Sprocket gets their milk. Nick! First of all, that's a beef cow, and second, bulls don't make milk. Oh, right. That's what I get for trying to play along. Who says the bulls can't, like... Never mind. I'm not gonna get into that. Yeah, they probably can't anyway. Probably can't. Oh, are these pictures the wedding reception?
Yeah, so I took them with my trusty camera here.
Do you mind if we have a look at that photo?
Be my guest. Take as long as you of a look as you'd like.
Oh my gosh.
Well, what do you think of this gorgeous dreamscape? A thick fog billows across the room, making it look as if the couple were walking on clouds.
Wow, look at how beautiful Ellen is here. Looks a little nervous, though. She does, doesn't she? Hey, look, there's Pierce! Where's Pierce at? I don't see him. Am I blind? Really? Where? Right there, behind the sweet... Oh, I see him now. Right there behind the sweetheart table. Kind of blends in a little bit. Excuse me. Hey, you're right. I bet he was attending to the happy couple the whole dinner. Most likely. So what do you think, Nick? Does anything in this photo stick out to you? No, not at the moment, anyway. Photo reception added to the court record. A photo of the reception taken by a relative. Much of the reception hall is obscured by thick fog. Hey, Nick, if Ellen really did travel back in time, you think this photo of the second reception? You know, after the time jump? I wonder. Excuse me, sir.
Yes, can I help you?
Ellen told us she traveled back in time. Would you happen to know anything about that?
Oh, no, I haven't the foggiest idea what you're talking about.
You clammed up faster than a clam.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Whew. I see, though, I see. Okay, so... What about that? Excuse me, there's a card here on the floor.
Well, look at that. It's Flying Chapel keycard.
Flying Chapel? What areas of the Flying Chapel require a keycard, if I may ask?
Mostly areas we want to keep the public out of. Such as the staff room and the hold, which is chock full of machinery.
So you can't enter those areas without a keycard? Excuse me.
That's right. This one here belongs to Ellen.
Wait, what's Ellen's keycard doing here? Did Ellen come back here after the incident occurred?
I don't believe so. She was arrested by the police straight away this morning. Although there was a strange man with a gaudy jacket in here earlier.
Was that man wearing a beret, by any chance?
Yes, he was. As a matter of fact, he was also wearing sunglasses and a fake mustache.
Wait. Oh no. Of course, it's Larry. It's Larry. I was like, it's not Grossberg, is it? I mean, like, why would they bring him back randomly after all this time? Guy's gotta be, like, really old at this point. He's gotta be, like, almost dead or something. I don't know. What was he doing here? Good question, really. Very good question. Okay, can't talk to the maid, I guess. So rip that. And that... Oh, it's the bridal bouquet. Hey, Nick, how about I throw it? And you try to catch it. Why me? Just because. I bet you look hilarious flailing around trying to grab it. Doesn't tradition dictate that it's the ladies that go after the bouquet? Who cares? Just catch it. Here. Ow. Ow, hey, you threw that right in my face. Oh, you don't want to catch that bouquet, trust me. Why not? They say it's bad luck to catch the bouquet of a marriage that doesn't last. But I already caught it. Whoops, too late now, Nick. That face she's just giving, like, yeah, too late. What you gonna do about it now, huh, Nick? ... I curse you with bad luck! Good luck! Whoa. Don't you dare touch that radio again. Looks like an expensive antique. What are you worried about? If it breaks again, Pierce will just fix it up again. I really hope he's nice enough to waive the repair bill. I know, right? A bowl? Kind of thinking, but there was a bowl logo on the side of the Flying Chapel, too. The president of the company must have a thing for cattle. The bull is a symbol of the Sprocket Aviation. You're strong and steady as a bull. That's the company greed, you know. Probably for all the back-breaking labor they put their employees through. By the way, the bull logo on the Flying Chapel, the one with the rainbow wings. His name is Rainy the Rainbow. Get it? I get it! He's a rainbow-colored bull, so he's a rainbow, right? What a memorable name, huh, Nick? Yeah, for the lameness of the pun. Okay, and with that, let's go ahead and present this new evidence real quick. Pierce, the woman in this photo is Sorin's older sister, Selena, right? I don't think we met her yet. Yes, about that. He seems hesitant all of a sudden. If you wouldn't mind, could you tell us about her? Alright, very well. He's a big part of Master Sorin's past, after all. Sorin's past? Well, okay, that got added on there, but I mean, I'm not done yet. And nothing left there. Alright, everyone, well, now that we've gotten through all the presentations and all the examining stuff, I think on the next exciting episode we will go ahead and talk to him about all these things. Oh boy, it is time to get on with another new character. What will he have to say to us? Well, we'll find out very soon. Anyway, everyone, see you tomorrow on the next exciting episode. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Hello, everyone. You've reached the end of this video, but before we go for the day, I'd just like to give a quick shout-out to the Tier 4 and 5 channel members, Phoenix Edgeworth, Acheron X2, Menthy, and Meister Papala. Thank you all for being awesome and supporting the channel. If you too would like to also get your name shouted out at the end of each video and live stream, shoutouts are available for all Tier 4 and 5 channel members. I hope you all have an awesome day. I'll see you all later.